Sorry about that, everybody. I am back. Let's test that. Well, I guess I will go ahead and start over. My name is Neurodivergent Glenn, but I also go by Ilnam, and of course I also go by Ricky or Rick. Anyhow, I am a variety streamer. I talk about things in general under just chatting and stuff, so to speak. And of course, I am also known for sharing about the autism spectrum and stuff and help with that. I also consider myself part of the makers and crafting community, and so I do arts and crafts. I mostly paint using acrylic crafting paint, and mostly on wood, but on other things that are paintable. And now and then I do perlers, though I'm not too good at the ironing aspect. Only been doing that for a little more than a year, and so still learning that. I color using a variety of things. I use regular colored pencils, watercolor pencils, gel pens, and metallic pens. I also plan on eventually getting back into doing origamis, and so I also want to get back. I also want to try out some new stuff like beading and perhaps diamond painting and anything else that could be that I can handle. Anywho, anyway, it's nice to be back and hope everybody is doing good. I've just coming off of a very horrific month of February with my some diabetes issues, some other mental health issues, and other health concerns, and so I've been dealing with that, and also one of the reasons why I haven't streamed in some time, and so got a plethora of things I want to share, some new things and whatnot. Of course, in the tags, as you notice, I am now having to take insulin, so that is a huge game changer for me, and so it has been a little more than 1 month and 3 weeks since I've been using that, and it's been doing a good job of getting my blood sugars down and getting my diabetes under control. And so, but there's still a lot to learn with that. And anyway, I'm also on a new cholesterol medication. I'm also on another new weekly injectable medication that's supposed to curb my hunger and stuff. And so, anyway. That is what's been going on. Oh, sorry. I thought somebody was knocking at my door. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let's see, what else has been new? Anyway, I hope everybody's doing good. Oh, anyway, I've got a nice new do. And here are my new glasses. There's a nice close-up. My nice new glasses. Anyway. Actually, I think hold on a second. Back. Oh, nice sign. That's better. Sorry about that. Anyway, going forward, my streams, I will be needing to snack a bit more, and a few other changes. In fact, I need to actually have a little snack now. Oh, I think I am going to go ahead and show off my newest project. this is my new work sign, since I have told people why essentially I stream on YouTube instead of Twitch, as trying to figure out Streamlabs and Stream Elements is just too hard for me. And so, anyway, this is my work sign. Whatever you're doing, thanks for being here. Enjoy your work. Anyway. Anyway, as I have said, there's some new issues going on. Oh, it is one of my health issues is kind of personal, but being a former CNA, I do not mind sharing this. And anyway, all of February, I've been having some bladder issues, and accidents and stuff. And so, because of all that, I have been referred to a urologist who I should be hearing back from sometime this next week. And so, on top of being sick and blood sugars being all over the place and still getting used to insulin, I've been having, as some of us guys say, male pipe issues. And so, a lot going on. There's also some other issues. I can't go into great detail, but I am going to be seeing a counselor again. So, anyway. Anyway, I have done a nice job. And speaking of arts and crafts, been finally got all my March green theme. And so anything and everything that can be green is green for this month. Anyway. And anyway, I was having some diabetic issues yesterday, and so because of that, I have been not feeling too great, and so I have actually been up since midnight, so 12:30. So anyway, I also did my weekly apartment cleaning and back on pattern of Sundays again. So anyway, my apartment's nice and clean now. So anyway. Anyway, the new changes I thought about doing, wanted to also talk about, is the fact that it seems for me that doing streams about sharing all the different aspects of my neurodivergency is actually easier by streaming rather than doing regular YouTube videos. So I guess the only other part would be the only time I guess I can essentially do videos is is when I go on certain walking routes and stuff. Of course, they're already on there from last year and stuff. So check that out. FYI, for my YouTube channel here, do want to let everybody know that some of the content is extremely triggering and also controversial. So I understand if it's not for everybody, and do what you have to do to protect yourself from that, and don't watch certain stuff or listen to. So anyway, want to put that out there, that viewer discretion be advised on some of the content. As I talk about racism, bullying, I even shared on one of my live streams last year, I believe, about how Asian hate affects me. So just be careful. Anyway, and this time, I think I will actually go off into another direction and go ahead and try to share some new aspects of my neurodivergency, which I've shared quite a bit. But one of my aspects is something I have a very, very hard time, and that is hinting at and sometimes revealing my age. I guess it's okay by some, but not all. And so generally now I try to do a good job of just staying away from hinting and revealing that. It's not easy, as a lot of people know. I will be celebrating a huge milestone in August. Oh, and by the way, I will be doing a birthday stream. I may also, I don't know if I'm going to do anything for St. Patrick's Day, but I will at least do a St. Patty's Day stream. Oh, speaking of which, there. There, now I'm accessorized. Some water. Anyway, so that's self-explanatory about the age thing. Now, trying to find that perfect camera angle. No, maybe that's it. Hold on a second. So, what else? Well, I don't know. Maybe a short little stream. I'm also gonna be doing something different as far as my promoting goes and stuff. And so, anyhow, I'm gonna change that up a little going forward. CDC, good to see you. It's been a while. Good to see you again. The new changes is insulin. Now, I even know me, I put it in the tags, and so that's a game changer. I am also on a cholesterol med, and because of the chaos thing with Trulicity and stuff for a couple months, I am taking a new, different weekly injectable. My new doctor, oops, that's another new change. A new doctor, because unfortunately, one of my old doctors who was supposed to take a few months off just up and went poof. And so they basically told us, you can go ahead and wait to see what happens if they come back, or I decided, like some others, to just find a new doctor. I'm through the same healthcare system. Yes, I do like my new doctor. My mom and I had a bit of trepidation and anxiety over the fact that my new doctor immediately put me on insulin, but I did explain my 15-year history of diabetes and how my A1C wouldn't go any lower than 8.0. And so we made the decision to go ahead and put me on insulin. But it's been obviously ups and downs, but it's doing pretty good for me. I'm in the 100s in my blood sugars now, which I haven't been for 3 years, so it's helping in that regard. I'm also taking a new cholesterol medicine, and anyway, Oh, oh, I'm sorry, you had your birthday already. Happy belated birthday. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. I will be 50 in August. Yes. 5 months, 15 days. Commence countdown. Oh, and by the way, I will be having a birthday stream. I am going to try to go as long as I can that day with some obvious meal breaks and stuff and whatnot. And so, well, I don't know. Well, uh, my dad and I actually talk about that. My dad and I actually talk about that a lot. He, of course, says he knows very few Asians who lose their hair. I don't know about the grain. Never, hmm, I've never researched that. That's a good question. Oh, gotta accessorize for St. Patty's month. Oh, here. I made something yesterday, I guess, in perfect timing for today. This is my, you know, oh, go ahead. It's hard to tell because I have some gray. Just a little. Yes, it's my new lurk sign. Anyway, since of course I do these sort of things because it's too difficult for me to try to figure out Streamlabs and Stream Elements and capture screens and all that other stuff. Oh, people like to work and stuff. So, anyway, the other change is I've been having some well, not funny then, all February long. I've been having some, what us guys would say, male pipe issues with quite a few accidents. And so I have been referred to a urologist that I should be hearing back from this week. Uh, oh, another thing, my healthcare, system that likes to do when somebody is new to insulin, they want them to go back to basics. And so towards the end of the month, actually 17 days from now, I will be seeing a dietitian, or some people call them nutritionist. So that is just something they require, like for somebody who first gets diagnosed with diabetes. And so when somebody is put on insulin for the first time, they want them to also see nutritionist, so which actually can benefit me a lot because I haven't seen one in like 8 or 9 years. So it'll be good for me to know. What do you say? I picked up my groceries at Walmart today. Oh, go I wonder all I plays on the shopping for me. I just Oh, awesome. Yeah, our Walmart still has, since we're still in a pandemic, they still have curbside pickup where they have like 20 or 30 parking spots that are all numbered. You just go up to the particular one, use the app, use the mobile app and whatnot, let them know what color your vehicle is, what number or parking spot you have, and they bring it out to you, and they even either put it in your back seat or your trunk. And so they still have that. They still have that. Our my Safeway close by has curbside pickup too, like that. There where they bring groceries out and stuff and pack it in people's vehicles. So should help, I would think. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Seeing a nutritionist will be beneficial. Uh horrified my new doctor when I told that I am bad at portions, but more importantly, I don't pay attention to calories and whatnot or serving sizes. So this will actually be good for me. They got everything people do. Yeah, that is true. My mom on some of her orders has to has they said, sorry, we ran out of that, or we don't have that, and so we have to substitute it with this and that. Yeah. Walmart doesn't have everything. So how have you been doing? Oh, here. I recently got new glasses Friday. Ah, I see. Got a new dude too. Oh, night jobs. What are your hours? Oh, I see. Yeah, that's like traditional nursing home graveyard hours. That's what I used to do. Oh, thank you. March 17th. Little less than a couple weeks away. My family doesn't always celebrate it. Sometimes we have a local Oblarnies here, which they are overkill on their green theme and stuff. Uh, I haven't decided if I want to do that this year or not, but anyway, families sometimes celebrate it, but not a lot. So, uh, I am allowed to splurge, just not as much. I can only have sweets a couple times a month. So, and last month actually earlier this month I can't remember where, but I had a mint chocolate shake. So I have to I have to get a I have to get a nap in sometime today. I wasn't having a great diabetes day yesterday, and so I've actually been up since 12:30. So at some point I am gonna need to nap. Anyway, my testing is a lot more now. I have to test first thing when I get up before breakfast, and I have to test 2 hours after every meal. And also, I have to test right before I go to bed. And so I have to test quite a bit. What is that flashing? I don't know. No, but sometimes that's the way it goes. I woke up, I was a bit shaky, like I actually normally am, and so sometimes I do have to eat something at 11 p.m. or midnight or 1 or 2 a.m. So and really now there's actually no such thing as breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. I basically now just have to eat when I when my blood sugars are low. So sometimes my blood sugars are lower than 200, and when that happens, I am put on what they call a low sliding scale, and so my blood sugar is 200 or less, then I don't have to take any insulin. And so, and sometimes it's higher than 300. So, anyway, it fluctuates. And so that's one of the challenges with insulin and stuff. So, well, hold on one moment. Never mind, just the schedule. Oh, I have been making a lot more stuff from scratch since I have to be more careful of preservatives and processed stuff and whatnot, which quite truthfully, I should have been doing that over a decade ago. So, no one said having diabetes is easy. But insulin, of course, is a game changer and forces you to at least try to eat a lot better. Puts the onus a lot on what you eat. And so it's actually interesting to see, like, if I splurge and have breakfast at McDonald's or Starbucks or something to see how that affects me and stuff and having some meals guarantees I'll be up scarily as high as like 400 from certain things, and other things I know I will always be under 200 after I eat those. And so in a way it's good to be able to see just how what certain foods do to my blood sugars. So it's good knowledge. Anyway, I fixed something in my crock pot and made some homemade taco soup, and so I've been having that most of the week. And also, just because I'm on a cholesterol med now, I don't I don't use that as a crutch to load up on cholesterol. I actually use cholesterol-free A liquid eggs, and so oh, cool. Yeah, that's good. I make homemade chili sometimes as well. Well, coming up on an hour. Well, anyway, thank you for coming by. Ooh, oh, that's a nice price. That's a real nice price. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to be able to try to get a nap in before afternoon time, so I wasn't gonna be having a real long stream. Anyway, I just wanted to also see what it's like with all the new changes. And anyway, I had to hold off, well, not for an entire month. That's just because February was absolutely hellacious for me, and so but I had to but I did by now anyway. It's been what, a little more than 1 month and 3 weeks on insulin, and so I've pretty much got it down to a science now of how, like I said, some days are better than others, but it's a it's a good measuring stick of everything that's been going on, sort of. So, I mean, as far as time goes and how I feel and such. So, the things are more predictable with it now since I'm coming up on 2 months on it. So, and as I tell people, I've been poked my entire life, so needles don't scare me. Anyway, it's good to see you again. I am still not I am still don't have a set schedule. I also am going to be doing some arts and crafts and stuff too. And so that, yep. Yeah, I'm gonna be sharing a bit more. Some new friends of mine want to see more of my crafts and stuff, so I'll be sharing quite a bit more on that. So anyway, but yeah, like I said, I've already been up for almost 12 hours. So, like I said, I'm gonna need a nap after a while. Anyway, I did get plenty. Oh, thanks. Anyway, like I said, my rest has been all over the place. And so, like I said, I had to go to bed pretty early yesterday. So that's why I got up so early. Oh, thank you. And you have a good week as well. And always good to see you. And anyway, everybody, I need to sadly wrap this up. Kind of short, under an hour. Anyway, because of health concerns yesterday, I have been up since a little past midnight, and so I need to get a nap in and such. And so, thank you, everybody. Thank you, CDC, for coming by as always. And thank you for all lurkers. I, and going forward, I am still kind of getting a feel for all my new health changes. So I will at least try to stream once a week. Perhaps I'd want to eventually get back to 2 a week. One just chatting or like this, and another one doing arts and crafts and stuff. Uh, anyhow, take care, everybody, and have a nice week, and have a happy St. Patrick's month. talk to everybody later.